Liquid courage. Thank you, girls. Oh shit, I just had a brain fart. It's okay. It's okay, people. So I'm trying some new stuff out, and for the people who paid to get comments, oh, you're so sweet, baby. You can't get a refund, okay. So, my name's Adalgiza. My parents are from Dominican Republic. Thank you. By way of Brooklyn. Woo woo! Where's the guy I threatened that he had to laugh? That's him. If a lot of you don't know about Dominican Republic, if you like baseball, we have a lot of baseball players in the major leagues here. Apparently we have great baseball players and we have great cocaine. So I'm told, I don't know, personally. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I have these like epic, useless ideas, like, another brain fart. Don't give me liquor, people. Anywho, sometimes I park. I live in Echo Park, and it's hard to find parking. So, I mean, there are decisions that have to be made, like life and death decisions. So I park, and I have to decide if I want to go through the front door, which has a lot of stairs, or through the back door, which is right by my apartment, but it's an alley. So there's 3 bags of 99-cent store stuff in my hands, and I have to decide if I want to exercise or get manhandled by the guy who's digging through the trash. These are epic, useless things that I think about while I'm sitting in my car. I don't know about you guys, but you guys ever decide, brain fart again. You guys ever dream about like being on the 6 o'clock news and being the person that like saves somebody from a burning building? And you're like the hero and you're awesome. Because I have these dreams, but they're a little different. They usually end with me like saving someone and dying. Very tragic. And it's usually like, you know, I'm Nanny and I have this, God, she's so gorgeous. Everyone thinks she's my daughter. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. Her name is Emma and I love her. So I'm looking down Wilshire and I'm thinking, you know, my imagination is just going, I'm Dominican. Spanish people like, they exaggerate. But we're walking down Wilshire and there's this like Mack truck coming and like I push Emma out of the way and I save her and I live long enough to like give an interview and I'll have like where were they now special, you know, and I'll be looking down from heaven and you know they'll be talking about me. She was brave, she was great, she was valiant, and they'll have me on like, you know, the marathon, where are they now? And the next person would be Monica Lewinsky and she would have like her faded, moth-eaten, cum-stained dress and no dignity, bitch. No dignity. I also take care of these, this is not kosher, I did some shit.
Flip the switch.
Flip the,
It's on the mic.
Flip the, switch. Mama,
Here it is.
I did not graduate, okay? So I also take care of these 2 little girls in the valley. They're awesome. One is 4, one is 2. If you have siblings, you know that the older ones are usually like showing the younger ones what to do. And she's always like teaching her little things. The other day she was like teaching her this little song and I'm listening to her and I'm like, oh, it probably rhymes or something. And I'm like, hey, kitty cat, why don't you speak up a little bit? I can't hear your song. And she's like, Adalgiza has a baby. And I'm like, what? Can you speak up, please? Adalgiza has a baby in her belly. Adalgiza has a baby in her belly. And for just like this split second, I just wanted to cock my fist back and just punch her in the fucking neck. Just hit her in the throat. There's your baby. I love these kids. Trust me. I love these kids. I do. So I'm from Brooklyn, like I said. I love Brooklyn. It took me a fucking long time to like dig LA. It took me about 3 years.
Yeah.
And I finally got just acclimated because I adopted a puppy. It's my first dog. I love her, I love her, I love her, I love her. She's 60 pounds and thinks she's a kitten, and she crawls on me. I went in, I don't know if you guys have ever used this, it's like petfinder.com. So you can you can search for what you want, and I search for oh, I want a puppy, or a small dog or whatever. And I put in a couple of searches and they're like, oh, do you want to get emailed? And for maybe a year and a half, I was just getting emails of these puppies, and then I saw this one. I couldn't see her face, I couldn't see anything. She was just in this tiny little ball. And I, of course, wanted to be very LA, and I wanted to put her in my purse. So I get down there, and they're like, "Oh, this is the one," and I'm like, "Oh, great," and I'm like, "Oh, this is great. I'm asthmatic, she doesn't have a lot of hair," and they're like, "She's gonna get big," and I'm like, "Oh, great. Yeah, of course, she's a baby. She's gonna get big." No, she's gonna get this big. They don't let 60-pound pit bulls on the plane with you to sit next to you. So I know, isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? That's just sad. That wasn't what I was gonna talk to you guys about, but oh shit, I see a light. Oh, it's the first time I've seen the light. Is that for me?
You got a minute.
Oh, I got a minute. I'm gonna talk to you about dating. You bitches dating. A bunch of the comics tonight were talking about dating. It's a little different from dating in New York. It's a little harder. I'm a plus size woman, and it's really hard dating plus size in LA. I mean, for some fucking odd reason, these guys think you want a wham bam thinky man. That's a big fucking light. Somebody threw an iPad at me. That's like, get off the stage, bitch. Anywho, one of the guys I went on a date with, he was like, I usually have sex with girls before I date them. And you ever get fucking stupefied? For 1 fucking minute, I was like, damn, that sounds fucking righteous. You gotta have sex with them before that's so smart. You would just get stupefied and people make you stupid just by hanging around them. And sometimes, I'll go online and, I don't discriminate. I'm like, maybe I'll overseas look for some people, some foreigners. And the other day I got this email from this guy. He was like, I'd love you to come visit me. He's from the other side of the country. He's like, I just need you to deposit this check in your bank account. And I'm so fucking naive. I'm so fucking naive. I went and I opened a bank account. And my sister was like, why don't you hold up a second, Heather? Why don't you hold up? And the check bounced, of course, and they closed. Ooh, that's a double light in red. Yeah. Guys, you have been so wonderful. Thank you for coming to see us out.